one, first day of the ride.
We started the day with some interesting engineering. Apparently Carl damaged his Summit prior to the trip, and he decided that tying a chain to a tree and going very quickly in reverse would reverse the damage. It apparently worked enough that he could ride his Summit.
I don't know what happened today, other than being very cold. It's a very cold day.
We decided to do the summits despite the fact that it was really cold today.
Troy got stuck. I can't even count how many times.
Troy had a little bit of it off on the way up the summit.
It had to be 9 feet of powder. We got lucky that the Rattler was able to pull him out. No GoPros worked because it was too cold. Even though we had, what did we figure out? $5,000 worth of GoPros and none of them worked.
So that included iPhones and other stuff too.
Either way, $5,000 could not buy us a video today, apparently. Till the end. I got some good sunset videos. Play those.
It's Tuesday, day 2 of the trip. We just finished up with breakfast, had another great breakfast as usual. It's cold today, not as cold as it was yesterday, but it's still pretty cold. So we worked out our plan for the day. We're gonna do, the powder riding group is gonna go hit the swamps, the same ones that they did last year. So hopefully they'll find some nice virgin powder out there. So far we've had little luck finding that. Everything's been pretty carved up by people so far, so hopefully they'll find something there. The rest of us are going to go down to the fjord and see what we find down there.
I'm fairly local. I've been around. I've seen the streets you're walking down. I'm fairly local. Good people now.
Carl hit a rock. Carl did get stuck in the swamp. Big rock.
That's when I got a wet foot.
Alex got a wet foot. It's better than having a wet foot.
And repeat yesterday's dance. Yo, this song will never.
The swamp was as epic as we remembered it. However, it turned out to be Troy's nemesis. He claimed his GoPro last year and claimed his entire sled this year.
That's no problem. Something's not right with my sled, man. Dude, I'm going deeper and deeper. Dude, you're gonna have to...
The Renegade was not having a good day.
So they took his sled back to the Carcajou, swapped that out for another sled, one of Carl's spare sleds.
So we switched sleds and then we rode really fast to try to catch up with everybody because we knew we were way behind at that point. We had calculated we could probably make up about a half hour just by riding faster than the group. but we were now solid out.
And the rest of us kept going down the trail on our way down to the fjord.
I wish I found some better sounds no one's ever heard. I wish I had a better voice that sang some better words. I wish I found.
And we came out at this hotel that was looked like in the process of being renovated. So we decided we wanted to come back there for lunch.
My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. We're stressed out. Sometimes a certain smell will take me back to when I was young. How come I'm never able to identify where it's coming from?
We finally met up with everybody down by the fjord, which was just coincidentally very convenient. We turned around and headed back for lunch with the entire group. On the way to lunch, we were headed towards this little restaurant, and on the trail it was just littered with sled dogs. We couldn't get through until the owner came out and actually moved them. So we didn't want to run down any dogs, but we were stuck until he came out. So after we cleared through that, we managed to go off and have lunch.
When the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out.
We found a really neat lodge. It was all timber construction and dead animal heads everywhere. It was a pretty neat place to eat. Really good view of the fjord, which was the best part, so we were really happy about that.
Build a rocket ship and then we fly it far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face.
We headed back the shortest way possible to get Troy's sled back to the repair shop, try to get them to fix whatever was wrong with it. And along the way, we were going right back by the swamp, so it became another opportunity for us to go ride in the swamp.
For the
This morning we split into two separate groups. The guys who were going to go ride some powder headed west and then due north up to Saguenay.
Okay, so we went up some epic stuff on day 3. Day 3 was good. We went to this area where we had been last year a few times. It was up in the Saguenay. So we went up there, had some really good times, good powder, lots of chutes that we were going up and down.
Carl was working his way up the mountain, found what looked like a pretty attractive line up the mountain. Just as he's committed to it, Troy pops out right in front of him. Troy makes it a little ways, gets stuck. Carl's got no choice, zips on by him and makes his way up the hill. And he gets to the top and looks back and figures he's got to go save his wingman. So he turns it back around, goes down, and Troy was buried in pretty deep on an uphill there, so he had to get him rescued. In the meantime, the trail riding group, we headed east and then up the Broadway. And the Broadway, the beginning of it was a little bit bumpy, a little rough, a little bit of moguls. Not too far out, we got onto some really nice smooth trails, and we just kind of made a nice tear of it right straight up Broadway. Beautiful scenery on that trail. You get to see the mountains off in the distance while you cruise along at 80 miles an hour. It's a lot of fun. Found some really nice opportunities for us to get off trail. I fell off my sled a few times, maybe 3, 4, 7, somewhere in that range. The video will probably determine the exact number. I think most of them there are on video. So so a lot of falling off my sled. It's a strategy I use. Really, it just keeps the sled from getting stuck. We made our way back to Saguenay to meet up with them for lunch. We got there just a little bit earlier than our planned meeting time, so we went over to the dam. The dam's always a beautiful sight. You can see the water coming out the bottom. We met back up with them at the Saguenay.
Scotty did not scare away the waitress this year, too badly. And
Rebecca, right?
Rebecca. Oh, Rebecca.
Had a nice lunch there, and after lunch we head back across the dam again and made our way west. And we picked our way through some beautiful mountain scenery. Off in the distance you see these huge mountain cliffs. Really beautiful place to ride. I kept seeing a lot of places where there might be some trails we could, logging roads we could go explore on. And sure enough, we came on one that looked pretty tempting.
Yeah! Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? What? Yeah! Y'all ready to play some football? Let's go! If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. Let's go! If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up.
If you want some, come get some. Cause where I'm from, we so big. And everybody knows somebody that knows somebody.
Just doing some nice riding on the way home. Nothing too eventful, and no one got stuck at all.
Roy managed to get stuck. He shot up over a little hill, and when he landed, it just buried the sled right up over the hood. It was in deep. So fortunately, we were able to hook on with Carl's Summit and the snow bungee, and we pulled him up out of there. Probably the most challenging snowmobile riding I've done before. trying to get up this hill, and I managed to work my way up the hill. Maybe not the most clean line in the world, but I made it up the hill.
I'm a Russian. It's the South, just from Chicago, rolling with the Miami. Let it crush you. We already be looking for drama. If we're not trying to get it to what then we gotta get them. Feeling free from the torture that could never be true. When I'm penicillin, I'm telling you, trick up in the still.
Found a nice high ground spot where I could stop and gather my thoughts and look up, and sitting up on top of this even steeper hill is Carl telling me, "Oh, come on in, the water's warm." And I looked back down, and Alex wasn't down there, trying to figure out where Alex was, and thinking I should probably go back down this hill instead of going up it. But yeah, you know, the testosterone, I guess, got the best of me, and I looked up the hill and said, "Yeah, I can do that."
Pretend to be, see, I'm strictly for the thugs. I'm for the street and straight out the room. My MO is ghetto and I don't even need the gas for you boozy cats. I'm straight out the county days. 305 MIA.
So I head up the hill, got about halfway up and started losing some momentum. It was looking pretty bad for a little while, but I just kept the throttle right to the bar, made it up to the top of that. A little bit of a struggle, but found another nice flat spot. I carved around this little tree and started my way up. Started getting a little bit of momentum, and I hit the kill switch with my leg. Engine shut off, and that was pretty much the end of that. I was stuck. Headed back down to the trail to meet up with the other guys, and by this point we're all pretty much exhausted and tired, so we just decided it was time to head back to the Carcajou for our dinner. Day 4, we went down to the lake. It was snowing when we got up in the morning and dusted the sleds off. Not too much, just a little bit of nuisance snow.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide.
Got down to the lake. It was snowing, so kind of hard to see much. All you could really see was, yep, there's a lake there, and it was white, but you couldn't really see off to the horizon. Carl started having some engine problems, started noticing hesitation, check engine light coming on, same problem that I'd been having for quite a while. On the way back, Troy went off into a little side area where there was a little road he wanted to go down, I think, or something. And classic Troy, he got stuck again. Pretty good this time. Alex was able to help drag him out, so we all just sat on the trail and watched, and he got pulled out. And yeah, it was a fairly uneventful day. The trails were really good shape. Most of the day we had pretty well groomed trails. A little bit more windy woods trails on the way back home. That was nice. A nice break from all the fields. sure how we got to this point, but it's day 5. It's Roger and Alan's last day. They're heading out tomorrow, so we got to make this one a good one. The route for today is to go up into the Saguenay, and on the way there, we're going to stop at the caves that we went to last year.
2 kids, you and me. And I say, hey, 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 leave it like we're renegades. Hey, 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 leave it like we're renegades, renegades, renegades. Long live the pioneers. Rebels and mutineers, go forth and have no fear. Come close and lend an ear. And I say, hey, hey, leave it like we're renegades. Hey, hey, leave it like.
Alex rode his sled all the way up into the cave, which Carl was down almost at the end of the cave, said it sounded like there was a train coming down the tunnel. Into the Saguenay trail system, and one group went to go find Epic Pow, the other group went to find Amazing Trails, and we were both successful. trail group, we went all the way up to the top of the Saguenay trail system. We did the full loop.
So there were some fantastic police that gave us a hard time about our stickers, gave us a hard time about our mirrors, and then let us go and didn't give us a hard time.
My eye, I saw a pretty little thing approaching me. She said, I never seen a man who looks so all alone. Could you use a little company? If you pay the right price, your evening will be nice and you can go and send me on my way. I said, you're such a sweet young thing, why you do this to yourself? She looked at me and this is what she said. Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed.
The furthest out point, I started having the same engine problems that I was having the previous day, but they kept getting worse and worse. So by the time we got back in, my sled was limping pretty bad. We got back almost exactly when the other group did.
The track, we were going along, flying, and you would not believe how fast a Yeti can be. Out of nowhere, I'm flying by and I see out of the corner of my eye this Yeti standing in the corner. And he, I hope you're clothed, our mystery guest. Is it Lynn? So the, hello. That was interesting.
Alright. Your Yeti story.
My Yeti story. We're flying down the trail, almost to the back, almost back to the Onaguchi. Roleo Nachaway. And this Yeti goes, grabs a hold of my sled, but he's a little slow and only manages to grab a hold of the track. I'm sure you got some video of that. It'd be cool to show. I've got some if you don't. The track got annihilated. It got really, really tore up. And so that was the end of my day.
We went into the Roleo Nachaway. We bought a deck of cards, played a little bit of cribbage while we were waiting.
We had some beers, met Rebecca, and then the boys showed up and rescued us home.
Today is day 6 of the trip, and we are down two members. Troy and Alex's dads are leaving today, so we're gonna have breakfast with them. That'll be our last time all together, and then they're gonna pack up their stuff and head out. Our plan was to try to go up to the Saguenay, and that didn't really work. We started getting the sleds out. I put some fuel treatment in mine, hoping that it would fix the problem, and while I was unloading my sled, Carl noticed some antifreeze on my track. So I had a coolant leak up in my tunnel radiator, which pretty much rendered my sled unrideable. We switched the sticker over to Tammy's sled, and I rode Tammy's today. Carl tested out his backcountry that had been having engine problems and found it was still having the engine problems, so he and Troy decided to head home. So we picked a new plan for the day, which was to run out to the waterfall, another one of those places we'd heard about, never been able to get to.
Even harder to say when you know it's not true. Even harder to write when you know that tonight there were people back home and try talking to you, but then you ignore them still. All these questions they're falling like, who would you live for? Who would you die for? And would you ever kill? Oh, I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Oh, I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Thinking thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. Oh, 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 oh. I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time.
So let me do my impression of Alex. Hi, I'm Alex. That thing's beautiful. I'm gonna ride my snowmobile on it.
Yep. That wasn't the first one.
I've been thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. Help me.
Myself is better not said. Now I'm closer to the edge. It was 1,001 and 1,000,002. Time to go down flames, and I'm taking you closer to the edge. No, I'm not saying I'm sorry. Free, the birth of a song, the death of a dream, closer to the edge. This never-ending story, painful with pride and fate. We all fall short of glory, lost in ourselves. I'm sorry.
Just ramble. You don't have to like.
Okay, good night. Yep, that'll work. Door.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Good morning. This is Troy's dad, Alan. For many years, they've been asking me to come on this trip, and for every reason you can think of, I've not been able to. This particular year, I was able to purchase a 2015 900 4-stroke Renegade, which put me on the top shelf to be able to come and at least try to keep up with these guys. It's been really an honor to be able to come. They're fantastic, great big guys. Very knowledgeable of the area, very astute about where they need to be, the safety part of things, great sense of humor. Couldn't ask for a better bunch of guys to be able to do backcountry and to see some beautiful country. Truly a one of a lifetime thing. If I've never been able to get back up here again with them, it's been a blessing, and it's another notch off, or another check mark off my bucket list. Very proud of Troy, and it was just a pleasure to be able to come up and spend a week with him and all the guys. Alex is just like my own son. Roger's a very dear, close friend. We have a lot of years together. We've shared a lot of things, and it's been fantastic. I think that I'd like to make this trip again next year, if God willing. And right now we're all packed, ready to go, and our loved ones, our wives, I should say, are back home waiting for us. And Roger and I will be leaving shortly after breakfast. It's been truly a blessing to be able to see this kind of country and to be able to see the cave, the dams, the lakes, the mountains and horizons, all in one package. From what I understand, years past, it was not always feasible to do all in one trip. But I know that these guys put a lot of effort forward to make sure that I get to see everything for the first time, and it was truly rewarding. And I want to thank Scott Leonard for putting this all together. He's a brilliant young man. I think the world of him. His dad's a nice, great guy too. All the guys, Carl, Scotty. It's just been a joy. It really has. I'm gonna miss these guys until next time. Have a good day.